Okay, I'm live. All right, this is Prophet Rohe Nabi, and I just want to have a heart to heart talk with you about your standing with the Most High. Are you in the truth? Are you really in the truth? This is a question that each one of us need to soberly ponder. Are we really in the truth? Or are we in symptoms of the truth? Let me break that down. What do I mean by symptoms of the truth? In other words, you have a form of godliness, but you deny the power thereof. In other words, you don't do anything by the power of the Most High. You do everything by your carnal power, your fleshly power, your ephemeral power, your niscient power. Are you in the truth, or are you just going through the motions? Do you have your eyes centered and focused on the Mashiach, emulating his life, emulating his character? Is the law written on your heart, or it's just written on your garments where everybody can see it? But the inside of your life is rottenness, depravity. This is a question that all of us must ponder. So the Bible tells us in John 8:32, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father except by me. He said, there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people. And it's going to be called holiness unto the Lord. He says, straight is the gate, narrow is the way that leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. But broad is the way, and broad is the way, and wide is the gate that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that go thereat. So are you in the truth? Really? I didn't ask if you knew you was a Hebrew Israelite. I didn't ask if you studied the Bible. I didn't ask if you keep the feast days. I didn't ask if you have fringes and borders of blue. I asked you one thing. Are you in the truth? Are you in the truth? Let me show you what Yahushua said in Matthew chapter, 7? All I'm saying, so in Matthew chapter 7, verse 22, it says, many shall come in my name, Many shall say in that day, Lord, Lord, didn't we prophesy in your name? Didn't we cast out devils? Didn't we do many mighty works? And look at this, y'all. He doesn't dispute with them if devils were cast out. He don't even dispute with them. These very same people that cast out devils, and they were quoting what, Mark 16, 15 through 17. Well, where does he say that most of those people don't make it, who got these signs that follow them? He says it over there in Matthew chapter 7, verse 22. The many is the majority, y'all. The many is the majority. So a lot of people that's casting out devils and healing the sick and all this, guess what? They're not going to even make it. Hello? How can we prove it? Matthew 7:22. So a lot of them not going to even make it. A lot of those people who are performing miracles in the flesh, and they don't even know it because they're not spiritual, because spiritual things are spiritually discerned, they're not going to even make it. They're going to be babbling, calling and speaking in tongues. They're going to be healing the sick, raising the dead, casting out devils, and doing all. And guess what? The whole time they're going to be lost. The whole time they're going to be lost. They were lost while they were doing it. Hey, what's going on, Native Creation? Shalom to you. Good morning. Shabbat shalom. Good to see you. Thank you for saying shalom. May the Most High bless you and your family. So when we look at Matthew chapter 7, verse 22, we know that most people, most is many, most people who are working miracles, casting out devils, praying for people, fasting for people, they're not going even to make it into the kingdom, y'all. So when you go over to Mark chapter 16, verse 15 through 16, and it says, these signs shall follow them that believe. Guess what the implication is? There are some people that don't really believe for real, to do these same miracles. They're going to be performing these same miracles. Thank you so much, Native Creation. That's very kind of you. Very kind. So just think about that for a moment. Let's look at this. Let me open my Bible up because I'm quoting this right off the top of my head. If I could find my Bible. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Bring me any kind of Bible, wherever. Wait a minute. This one right here. So the Bible is telling us, let me open this, get some lights on it. Here. Oh, why is the light not parked up? Just a moment, y'all. I'm trying to get some things situated here so I can see. Is this light working or what? Is it blowed? Let's try it again. Okay, that's not working. Let's plug it directly into the wall. See what happens. Okay. Okay. So let's look at this Mark chapter 15. I think that's what it is. Mark 15, 15 through 16. Maybe it's Mark 16. No, it's not Mark 16. Is it Luke 16? No, let me see. Right, Mark 16. Mark 16, verse 15. And he said unto them, go ye therefore into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. Now you heard that. The person that does not believe is going to be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name they shall cast out devils. They shall, the first thing it says, in my name they're going to cast out devils. That's the first thing it say. In my name they shall cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents. And if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. So, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. You know that this group of people, they're going to be mimicking all the actions of the righteous. They're going to be working all or most of the miracles that the righteous are doing. How do we know that? Let's go to Matthew 7:22. And let me say this too. You know that this also means that they're going to be praying for people, right? They're going to be baptizing people. They're going to be teaching people. They're going to be clothing people, feeding people, visiting people in jail. They're going to be doing, the wicked are going to be doing, the people that's going to be damned is going to be doing all those many mighty works. And I'm going to prove it to you. Let's go to Matthew 7:22. Matthew chapter 7, verse 22. Let's look at verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom. So they with their mouth, they acknowledge him as Lord, but he's really not the Lord of their life. These are people that do what thou wilt. Do what you want to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. That's who these people are. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. What is doing the will of the Father? It's when you have a heart transformation. If you do all the outward works to please the Father and you're not convinced that your life need to be changed, you're doing it in the flesh. Verse 22, Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? Lord, didn't I get on YouTube and teach about you to thousands of people? Lord, Lord, didn't I have a YouTube channel where I read scriptures to people? Many will say to me, didn't I have a YouTube channel with thousands of followers on it? And I was teaching the word. Look what he's going to say to them. Didn't I have thousands of subscribers following me, supporting me financially? Look what he says. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name cast out devils. Cast out devils. And in thy name done many mighty works. What are these many mighty works? Prayer, fasted for people, they clothed people, they gave people that was thirsty something to drink, they housed people, they did all kinds of stuff, visit them in prison. Look what he's gonna tell them. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. What does he mean? Because we know the Bible says that the Most High is all knowing. What does it mean when he say, I never knew you? What does it mean when he say, I never knew you? How could the Most High not know somebody, but yet he's all knowing? He's omniscient, meaning that there's nothing that he does not know. Contradiction here? Yeah. For the novice who's handling the word as a novice, yeah, they're going to say this is a contradiction. They're going to say the Bible's contradicting itself. In one breath, the Bible says that the Most High knows everything. But then he turns right around and says, I never knew you. What does he mean? What is the Hebraic thought that is being communicated? Let me break it down for you. When he says, I never knew you, he's saying that he never knew us as one of his children. He never knew us as one of his children that was faithfully following wheresoever he goeth, like it says in John 10. Let's look at that. So when it says, I never knew you, it's not referring to information. It's referring to situation. Okay. Let's look at John chapter 10. Verse 11, John 10:11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. Now, when he says right here, he's the good shepherd, this means that he represents all the faithful shepherds of the flock. They represent him and he represents them. Just like it says in John 17. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. The good shepherd lives for the salvation and prosperity of the sheep. But he that is a hireling and not a shepherd, whose own the sheep are not. What does that mean? He don't treat the sheep like they actually belong to him. He treat the sheep like he being paid. He treat the sheep like he's just waiting to get the bag and for his shift to be over. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd who owns the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep. He seeth the hard times, the persecution comes, and he runs. And leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catches them and scattereth the sheep. When he says in Matthew 12:23, Matthew 7:23, I never knew you. He's saying that he never knew us as a faithful shepherd, a faithful follower. Yeah, we cast out devils. Yeah, we did a lot of miracles. Yeah, we prayed for a lot of people. Yeah, we visited a lot of people in homes. Yeah, we gave food to the homeless and sick and the shut in and all that. But guess what? He still didn't know us. We was doing all this stuff to get brownie points. We wasn't doing this because we loved the sheep. We wasn't doing this because we loved the Most High. We just trying to increase. We just trying to profit ourselves in order to get into heaven. But you really don't love the Most High. Oh yeah, you want to go to heaven, but you don't really love him. You love the place that he got. You love the home that he got. You love the riches he's going to dispense, but you don't really love the gift giver. That's what's going on here, y'all. That's why he says, I never knew you. In other words, I never knew you as a person that was in love with me. You was always in love with the stuff that I can give you, the bag. You was always in love with the benefits of the hashtag ADOS. You were always in love with the hashtag 2020 tangibles that's going around on the internet. You was always praying to me about Black economic empowerment, but you wasn't praying to be like me. You see? You see the vast difference? Are you in the truth? Are you really in the truth? Does the Most High know you as one of his sheep? Do he know you as one of his children? Or you just another knockoff Israelite? Are you just another Revelation 2:9, Revelation 3:9? Those that say they are Israelites and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. You see? Does he know you? Because if he don't know you, you don't know him. But anyway, I just wanted to stop by this morning just for a little devotional so you all can examine yourself to see if you're in the faith. Are you in the faith? See, a lot of people think they're in the faith because they want to go and get into the kingdom. They want to go to heaven. That don't prove that you're in the faith, y'all. You see? Your character is going to determine whether or not you're in the faith. Are you keeping the transcript of the law, which is his character? Are you living your life according to the transcript of the law, which is the character of the Most High? His commandments, statutes, and laws? But anyway, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all. I just wanted this to be, short. I didn't want to go an hour. But you all have a wonderful day. This is Prophet Roe Nabi signing out, saying shalom Have a good morning. Shabbat shalom to you all. May the Most High richly bless your family today. I'm out. Bye. Exactly, native creation. Those works were not of the spirit, they were of the flesh. And it's really sad, native creation. It's really sad because a lot of people cannot tell when their flesh is in the way. They don't know themselves enough to know when their flesh, their carnal man, is running the show. They don't know themselves. They never been honest enough with themselves to be able to discern the difference. There's a very, very dangerous thing when you can't tell the difference when you're doing something in the flesh and when you're doing something in the spirit. When you're doing something in the flesh and you can't discern when you can do it in the spirit, that means you've never really done anything in the spirit. If you can't distinguish the difference between those two dynamics, you really don't know how to do anything in the spirit because you're confused. But anyway, yeah, that's a good observation. You all take it easy. This is Prophet Roe A. Nabi signing out, saying shalom and Shabbat shalom and good morning.